Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So here I am just removing my last set of nails that I also did for a video. I did only actually do my left hand with this set that I'm removing now. It was literally just for a video. I wanted to get 2 done out of my own nails because I hadn't filmed many clients this week. So just to make sure that I was still on track with how many videos I like to record in a week, I just made sure to do a little bit extra myself instead. So I'm just filing that down to a really thin base and then changing the shape of my nails because I've decided to go for an almond. And then you will see little like glimpses of what I'm going to be doing in this set on my right hand because on my left hand, my right hand. I don't know what is wrong with me today. So you'll see from my right hand what I'm going to be doing today. For once, I've actually done my right hand first because I knew that if I did my left hand first, I'd probably end up changing it again because that's just what I'm like. So do my right hand. I know I'm not going to change that because I'm way too lazy to do that multiple times, and then I will match my left to it. So here we are, just getting into the set now. So we're going to be using Maliblue, which is this beautiful fine premixed glitter, and then we're going to be using Crystal Clear from Tia's Beauty and Slush Fairy from CJP. So I'm just going in with Maliblue here for this whole nail. This nail here is going to be a full nail of Maliblue. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know whether it'll be up before or after this one because I haven't actually scheduled them yet, so I'm not sure which order I'm going to do it in, but I did a video. I think it'll be up before this, to be fair. That's sort of the whole point of doing it. But I did a video of testing out Slush Fairy from CJP with different coloured acrylics and glitters and stuff to see what it best matched with as an ombre. So obviously, as you can tell, I loved how it ombreed with Maliblue because that's what I decided to go for my nails, but I didn't know which would look best, so I basically just did a test with 7 different colours / glitters, and then seeing which one I liked the most. So that video will probably already be up by now. If it is, I will probably put it as a suggested thing at the top of the screen throughout this video. It's never ever when I'm actually talking about it because I never remember when I mentioned it, but I will put the link at the top if you want to see that video. If I do forget, then obviously you can just click onto my profile and have a look through my videos, so it won't be long ago. But yeah, I did test it with a few different colours. I absolutely loved it with pretty much all of them. There wasn't one that I didn't really like, but I absolutely loved it with Maliblue because Maliblue is one of my favourite glitters anyway. So this is a premixed glitter. I'm not mixing it with acrylic because it already is. I'm just applying it to the tips of 3 of the other nails, I think. Yeah, so thumb, middle and pinky is going to be a Maliblue ombre. My ring finger is going to be a full Slush Fairy nail with some crystals. And then obviously you've just saw my index finger is just going to be a full nail of Maliblue. So I'm just getting these ready for the ombre. I'm doing those first because obviously I can't do the ombre until this is set. So I'm just leaving those while I get on with the ring finger next, which, like I mentioned, is just a full nail of Slush Fairy. I did forget to press record on the first bead, but here I am just applying it now for a second bead. I usually do about 3. It depends really what I'm doing, but 3 beads is usually like my go-to. A free edge bead, a middle of the nail bead, and then my cuticle bead. So that's sort of how I do it. And then obviously if there's any areas that didn't get covered very well or are too thin or anything, then I can just do what I'm doing here, grab a little bit more and just pop that where I need it. I know that it's really like one of those things that people aspire to do the 1 bead method, and to be honest, I don't really understand why. Obviously, if it's quicker for you, then absolutely do the 1 bead method, but I can't really understand how acrylic that thick can all set at the same time. I don't know, it's probably just me being picky as usual. But the 1 bead method basically is just not for me. If it is for you, then fantastic, obviously do what is best for you, but I find that I personally have a little bit more control if I used more beads. I just want to make it clear that it's not like if you can't do the 1 bead method or you don't want to do it, then you're not very good, because that's not it at all. I know a lot of people do really pride themselves on being able to do the 1 bead method, and I can do it, I just choose not to because, like I said, I like having a little bit more control over where my acrylic's going and at the rate it's set in and stuff like that. So that's me. I'm just applying now Slush Fairy to those ombre nails because Maliblue is now set. So I'm just putting that on the thumb, middle and pinky, but I'm only showing you the thumb and middle just because they're the 2 nails that are big enough for you to actually see what I'm doing. And then once I've done that, we can go in with some filing, and then obviously I need to apply my crystals. The crystals that I chose to do for this set, I didn't actually plan on like I usually, when I'm planning on having a couple of crystals, I usually basically look at the crystals and the colours together to make sure that I've got some crystals to match. And I didn't do that this time. And then suddenly at the end I thought, oh God, I'm using crystals. I don't know if I've got any. Like, I don't want to use just plain silver. And then I looked, and these ones that I did end up using were just the absolute perfect match. So I was really happy about that. Okay, so once I'm finished doing those like ombre bits and stuff like that, I then capped off camera. So just put a clear layer over all of those nails, because Slush Fairy itself is a strength powder, but obviously Maliblue is not. And I didn't want to file off the blend, so I've just made sure to cap that in clear to keep the blend nice and safe from my file. So I'm just using a sanding band here just to basically make them all nice and smooth, make sure that they're all how I want them. And then I'm just going to brush off the dust and then wipe over with some acetone just to get rid of any of the scratches that I've caused with my sanding band. So here I'm just doing that, and you can already see them come a bit to life, but obviously the top coat just makes it all that more exciting. And then once I've done that, I'm going to apply some crystals. So I'm going in with these cyan ones. This is called the Cyan Mix from Sparkle Supplies UK. They are the absolute perfect match. It is actually unreal how well they matched these nails. It was just amazing how it turned out like that. So I'm going in with like two smaller ones next to a medium sized one. As you can see here, that's what I went for, just a middle, like the middle one, the bigger one, and then two smaller ones on the outside, just something simple around the cuticle area. Just to match the Slush Fairy one to the other nails a little bit better. It just gives them a little something, and I really, really loved them. So I'm really happy with how they turned out. So I'm just applying some Builder Gel from Gel Perfection. This is obviously just a clear one. I'm just popping that where I'm going to be putting the crystals, and then I will place the crystals on top coat. So I'm going to leave the voiceover here. Mainly because I need to go out and I'm already late. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this set as much as I did. I absolutely love them. I can't stop looking at them. I'm looking at them right now after doing them from yesterday. They're just lovely. So I hope you like them as much as I do, and I'll be back with another video very, very soon. So look out for that. And yeah, I'll be back soon. Bye.